Hello everyone and welcome back to Farming Simulator 25. This is episode 3. So in the last episode we brought a load of bales down and we sold them. And we did also a mowing job. We got that mowing job completed and finished up, and we have 15,000 in the bank, nearly 16. Now today we are going to finish off bringing these bales down and selling them. And I believe we might make around, maybe 20,000. Now, I think what we might do is we might check into fertilizing this field, or maybe, just maybe, we might sell this baler and get a round baler instead to make things easier and faster for selling. I think that'll make a great addition to the farm. And yeah, we'll see what the prices they are. As I said, we cannot lease equipment and we cannot borrow either for to purchase the equipment. So we'll do all that maybe in another series, but for now we'll just get on and move on with stacking these bales and getting them sold. Okay, this is our second to last bale, and then we'll head down to the shop. And let's see what we get for this. The same thing is occurring again where the bales are sliding, but this time they're sliding to the right. I'm assuming they're sliding to the right always. So I don't know what the story is with that. Just some collision or something maybe that's causing this, or oh, there's actually more bales over here. Alright, I better... Oh, there's actually a row of bales over here. Okay. I'll be back to you in one moment while I get these collected.
It's 29 and I find myself wondering what did happen to the last 10. I ran away with my life, fast forward, never turn back again. It's kind of funny that the more we pass time, the more we need to set them rewind. And 19 was the year I had to leave you, but now I'm seeing all the signs. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as you. Is this really happening? I can't be too sure, but one day I'll be yours again. Life lessons come one in a dozen, but now I see.
Now this is our last bale, and we're done. I say I didn't stack this load as good as the first one, but it doesn't matter as long as it stays on. So we're going to bring this load back down to the shop now, and hopefully it won't fall over. And yeah, today is not a bad day. Let's see, do we need to fertilize the field actually? Fertilized. I don't know. So I was thinking about buying a fertilizer spreader. Let's have a look and see what jobs, because we might need it now. For now, might need it later on. We might actually that baiting. No, we can't do that though. So what we have is a mower. Mowing. We could take on that job, or we could take on the bigger job. Anything else? So I don't have anything like that. Fertilizing, dead wood, and bale wrapping. We don't have any bale wrapping. Okay. So what we'll do is we'll take on field 81. Let's accept that contract now. Let's have that ready for us when we come back, and let's get this back to the shop. I don't want to always do mowing, so let's have a look and see what we can, what machinery equipment we can purchase and because of we can do more jobs, the more we can do for our farm, like buying fields, bigger equipment maybe. But let's see, because the field is it's not a bad field, but really I would like to do some crops and maybe buy a field with a crop already in it. But like that again, we need to have the equipment, so we must think kind of logically here that we need to have the equipment nearly first before buying the fields, because we might make the field that I'm in a crop field. So I'm gonna get this down to the shop and I talk to you in a moment. Okay, and we have crashed. Oh no, I don't know what to do here. If we can just bring it about a little bit. Okay, let's see if we can get our forks to just drive us on a bit. Come on. Come on. Okay. Come on. Go on. Go on. Go on. Go on. Oh, lovely. And we saved it. Okay. And we're here at the shop anyway. But, wow. Okay. So we are quite lucky. And we had to watch those corners. Okay, so how much do you think we're going to get? I think 3.5. Let's have let's see. So everyone has their guests gone in. 5,200. Wow. Amazing. Okay. I wasn't expecting that. We have about 20,000. Okay, and we still have that job to do yet. I was expecting to have 20,000 when we finish that job. Okay. So let's just for curiosity, let's see what we could purchase. Now, I suppose by right we should look and see what type of jobs are available. Now there's bale wrapping. And bale wrapping. I think that would be a great job. Fertilizing, I'm not too sure because we don't need to fertilize the field 15 yet. So let's look. Let's have a look and actually tether grass. Okay. Okay, let's look at a tether and let's look at a bale wrapper. Now, actually, the bale is a square or round? Now, that's the question. Where's it gone? Bale wrapping. Square bale. Square bale. Okay, so square wrapper and a tether. Let's look at tether. So first, let's have a look. So what horsepower does this? 30 horsepower. So we'll be able to do that. Okay, so that's 6,000. Not bad. Okay, let's have a look and see what a bale wrapper. So square bales though. Okay, so that's 16, but that's round, is it? Yeah, that's round, round, square and round, square and round, square and round. Okay, so what I'm going to do is we are going to buy a tether. Can we change anything about it? No. And it's a pottinger. So, and it needs 30 horsepower, which is not bad. And we'd be able to possibly make hay with the square bales. Square bales of hay, I mean. So let's do this. Let's do that mowing field, and then let's do one of the tedding. Okay, field 38. Okay, so we can't do this one because the job is over 5,000. So this is it. Let's set that. And I tell you what we'll do. We'll bring the trailer back and we'll do the tedding job first. And the tedding job has 1% done already. Perfect. That's what I like to see. Okay. I'm going to bring this trailer back. We are going to stop at the shop. Okay, take off the trailer there. And let's go. Oh. Look what I found. Another bale. Okay. Let's put that into the shed over here. We can sell that next time we go down. Okay. Hopefully we can... Oh. Yeah, we need to move that as well. We can do that another time. So let's get down to the shop. And let's pick up the potting jar. Okay, so here we are. So which side? Is it that? Okay, perfect. And this requires a 30 horsepower tractor, so we should be okay with the tractor we have. And yeah, let's have a look. Lovely. And it actually looks good. Nice. Very good. So let's go down to field 38, which has 1% done already. And let's get the job done. Okay, I see you down there. Now I just got off the phone there with David, and he said we can get in at this side on field 37. And we can go down along the side of the road and get into field 38. So he said it's at the start here. So let's open this here. And we follow down that ditch or that fencing there. We should be able to get in to field 38. There should be a gate down there. So let's get in here. A nice big open field. Okay. Yeah, and there's the gate. Okay, perfect. Okay, I don't know which way it's going to turn in, or out, or whatever you like to say. Okay, let's see. Okay, perfect. It goes into field 38. Okay. Let's stick with the way it was mowed. Okay, let's unfold. And down. And turn on. And we're motoring. Okay. What does it look like? Perfect. That's what I like to see. It's not going to take too long to do this field, I don't think. In the last episode, I think the issue was we couldn't figure out, well, I couldn't figure out where the boundary is. So it just took a bit extra to find that location on each side of the field. So that's the reason why it took so long. So at least this field, it's defined for us. So yeah, we should be fine. And let's go here. Let's lift up. Okay, and down. And let's do this. Lovely. And we have 12% already done. Not bad. So I believe there was another tailing job there. But because it's over 5,000 euros, and one of the rules here in this game, we can't do jobs over 5,000. We won't be able to take on that job. And maybe in the future it might change, but for now we're going to keep it as that rule because we want to progress somewhat steady and slow. And because I think that's more realistic. So Perfect. You know, one might say how realistic is getting 2,000 euros to do this job. It's not very realistic, I don't think. So, yeah. But I'll just take it as it is. So once we have this field done, which, you know, it's not going to take too long. We're at 27% already. It's not the hardest job to do. So I will get this done, and I'll talk to you in a moment. See you then. Okay, and we are nearly done. I say about 2 more passes will do it. This is not a bad buy, this Pottinger. Compared to the size of the tractor, I think this is a good width. So I think we're going to leave the mowing till the next episode. It's just to do something different in this episode. And as you see now, we have a tether that we can use ourselves to make square bales of hay. Oh, lovely. And we are complete. Okay. Okay. So let's get this back to our place. Our shed is very small. It's not going to cater for all the machinery. I know it's not good to have the machinery outside, but for a while it'll be okay, I think. And I'm not too bothered by it at the moment anyway. And we need to think about, you know, what are we going to purchase next? What equipment? And the balers, I think, are a bit too expensive at the moment. Yeah, there is hedge cutting jobs, but I don't want to do the hedge cutting jobs at the moment. And we can leave that till later on. But hopefully here till then, next episode, we'll be able to figure out something. I'll talk to you next time. Bye.